Welcome back again, the third time in a row. We are here in Palangkaraya to host the third UCI Motorbike Eliminator World Cup of the season 2024.
The city and the people of Palangkaraya are really excited about the race and really cheering everybody on, so that's a lot and means a lot to the riders.
L'ambiance ici, elle est juste incroyable. Les gens qui crient au bord du circuit, ça nous booste et c'est vraiment une chance de pouvoir vivre ça.
Yeah, it's my first time UCI World Cup. So yes, of course I'm a little bit nervous, but it's my personal goal. It's just enjoy this moment.
I'm really nervous the night before race because I don't know what should I expect the next day. I think this hot weather here is a problem for every riders from Europe. We have to fight with it.
Lined up and ready to go. And away go our riders for heat number 1 in the men's quarterfinal. Lint wants the first line, but so does Hauser. It's Hauser who takes the line into the first wall ride. So Hauser in 1, Lin in 2, Tornillian in 3, Yakamoto in 4. One more lap here to decide who goes into the men's semi-finals here. But something must have happened behind for that gap to extend like this now. Rider coming through in second place, Kohi Yamamoto.
I have no idea. I just went out the corner, tried to pedal, no resistance on chain, and just went over the bars. Yeah, the chain snapped when I jumped back on the bike. I don't know what came first, the crash or the chain snap, but
You know, I'm just lucky boy.
It's fast and furious across the line, repairing Gagne, wanting to close down on those riders and come in because he wanted top spot there, causing an issue on the start straight. So Serres in 1. The battle now is between Eddie Molnar and Methesit, the Thai rider. And Molnar going round on the outside, wanting the line there as they come through the log roll. Serres still in the lead here. Molnar in 2. Methesit comes round. Molnar goes up onto the bridge, down into the rock garden. He takes P2 away. As Methesit comes round Serres, Serres is in trouble now as Molnar comes up onto the outside. Methesit, the rider from Thailand, who's going to take P1 on this.
it was a crazy start with strong riders, and I don't know what happened. Maybe Tituan, it was a little bit from me, and we touch it and he crushed it hard. I make it a flat tire. I lose some air, and the Thai guy, I think, passing me.
This is heat number 3 in the men's quarterfinals, and it is side by side. Brown's really trying to fight here for the line as he comes up onto the bridge. Brown moves into P2, so Stable from France currently leading this out into the second lap. Brown comes up onto the shoulder of Stable, goes up and past because he wants to lead into the drop-off as the riders come side by side behind him on that drop-off section. So Brown in 1. Is this going to be Fasari who goes through? It is indeed.
Got off the line pretty slow, but just stayed patient and just waited for something to open up, and it did. So I was able to came through and qualified first again, so we'll keep moving forward.
Heat 4 is away on the men's quarterfinals as the riders push here. And we see the battle there causing problems for Riker, I think, on the back. rider from Singapore who is going to take heat number 4. That's one happy rider with his qualification.
Every time you go to the quarterfinals, it's going to be a bit difficult. But yeah, really happy to go really strong today. So trying to keep it up in the semi-finals and the finals, hopefully.
This heat was really strong this time, but I still feel good, and I just controlled the whole race, watched at the back, at the front, and just managed the distance and tried to save energy for the next heat.
I crashed because the rider crossed my line. I want to overcome, but he crossed me and pushed me, so I crashed. So I'm really motivated to go really hard next time.
And away goes Heat 1. This is the first semi-finals of the women's race here for the UCI MTB Eliminator World Cup. At the moment, and it's Madison Boissier, the rider who set the fastest time in the qualifying time trial. Lorette with her as well. As they come into the finish straight now, that's away from Boissier, and that's a massive smile from Lorette there.
C'est dur, fait une race avec ces chiens lourds, j'ai souffert beaucoup. Ouais, maintenant on va à petit final et j'espère faire un quinto, on va voir, 5.
This is Heat 2, the second semi-finals. From Indonesia, we've got Sefti, from the Netherlands, De Vries, from Thailand, Vipavi, and from Thailand again, Thanaporn. So De Vries now coming up onto the first bridge. So Didi De Vries going to take qualification today into the major final. Vipavi, the Thai rider, going to come through in 2.
Yeah, I had a good start and I could lead the entire heat, so I'm happy to make it to the final and we'll see what happens after.
Heat 1 of the men's semi-finals. It's a fight for P1 because they want the line into the wall ride, and it's going to be Lorenzo Serres. It is Hauser in 2 at the moment. We've got 3 riders in contention though, a slight gap to the 4th. So the rider's neck and neck as Hauser comes over the top as Serres. Semester 6 is the rider coming through in 3rd place. Can he do anything in the sprint? Who's going to open this up? No, he can't.
Ah, c'est très physique. Le niveau est très élevé, il fait très chaud. Et les conditions sont dures pour tout le monde. Donc, content d'aller en finale. On va tout donner pour essayer de garder ce beau maillot.
And away is the final heat in the semi-finals as we see Tarasov come up to take P1 onto the wall right here. Brown comes up and over through the double jumps at the moment. He's coming up onto the side of Hakim. But Hakim goes for the lead. So rider Hakim bin Lochlan goes up round Krill Tarasov. Lochlan Brown going round him again, so he's gone from P1 to P4. The Hakim bin Lochlan comes round onto the finish straight in P1. Lochlan Brown coming round in P2. But, wow. And the riders are away as they push on out. It is indeed Aline Simoes, the Brazilian rider, pushing into P1. She's going high on the wall line. This is the rock garden. They need to get cleanly through here first time round and second time round. They don't want this to cause them any problems. So Simoes in 1. Thanaporn coming into the shot now because Simoes has extended her lead. Away go the men on the small final. It's a massive push for P1. Come through the jumps and the race is on behind because the push is coming. As we see the 2 Thai riders now moving up, Yakamoto onto P4. As Kirill Tarasov comes over the line in 1 here. He will take 5th place overall. Away go the women for the final of the UCI MTB Eliminator World Cup. This is round 3 from Palangkaraya in Indonesia, and it is indeed Didi de Vries taking P1 into the first wall ride. Boissier sits on her wheel and pushes because de Vries has gone out and gone out hard. The Dutch rider really pushing now in P1. Boissier right on her wheel. Boissier now pushing on, she gets out of the saddle, she digs in, the grimace you can imagine on her face at the moment because she doesn't want to let Didi de Vries go. Two more corners for de Vries. Can de Vries hold this in the finish straight? Didi de Vries absolutely over the moon, look at that. She takes the first place in round 3 of the UCI Mountain Bike Eliminator World Cup. Mariam Boissier comes through in 2nd. Vipi from Thailand comes through in 3rd place, and Lorette from Spain taking 4th. And away they go. This is the men's final. Who's going to take P1 into that wall ride? They're all going to want it. And Serres is down. The fight for the line for P1 into the wall ride, causing problems again. Brown in 3. Brown comes around the outside and takes the lead. He goes from 3rd to 1st. Can it be his first win? As we see Hauser with problems on the corner into the finish straight. Lochlan Brown coming into the finish. First World Cup, first win. Lochlan Brown, the young rider from New Zealand, takes 1st place today in Palangkaraya.
I'm very, very happy with this result. Yeah, the day went actually very great. My time trial wasn't that very good. I expected a bit more of the time trial, but still 3rd place, so it's fine. And then semi-final, I managed to win, and the final as well. So I'm very happy. This was a goal for me to win this one, and I'm so happy that it actually worked out. It was full gas from the start because there's like no other option, and I didn't want to like risk to have to take over in this race course because it's all so fast. So, yeah, it was all out from the beginning.
Just won my first ever World Cup. Pretty stoked with that. Qualifying started off pretty well, qualified 2nd for my first ever World Cup, so I can't really complain with that. And then managed to make it all the way through the finals. Finals was pretty hectic, heaps going on, a crash at the start and some flat tyres, so managed to stay patient and got it done in the end, so stoked.